Hello everybody, I am the PJ Gamer, and today we're going to be talking about investments. Yes, I know, boo boo, spending money is a bad thing, but if you really want to have a successful YouTube channel, you need to invest your time, invest your money, invest your talent. You have to invest in YouTube. So today we're going to be talking about how to spend your money, prioritizing on what you need more than other things, and exactly how to spend your money, where to spend your money, and how to get the best bang for your buck. Especially your personal buck, because I know everybody has certain limitations in their life, and they all have things to do, but today we're going to be talking about how to invest in things. Number one thing you probably want to invest in is a video camera. I have this really cheap Kodak HD camcorder. I have absolutely no idea what it's called. All I know is it films video at a pretty high bit rate, about 60 frames per second on its highest setting. It does film full HD video. It does not have an audio jack. It is the ZI-6, and I don't really recommend going this cheap. I do recommend getting a better camera. The one I'm using here is a Canon EasyShare. It's just not very good. So I'm actually going to have to invest in a better camera. But to start off, it's fine to start off with something like this. As long as you're interesting and you know this camera will work for you, for what you're trying to do, then invest in that camera. The best way to invest in a camera is to save up a lot of money and just go full on out buy a really good camera. And that's what I was going to do, but it hasn't really worked. So what I'm going to be doing soon is I'm going to be upgrading from this camera to a Canon Vixia HF R500. So if you don't know what that is, I'll put a picture of it here. Yeah, she's pretty purty, isn't she? Well, I'm going to be getting her soon. So if you don't really have money and you're kind of young and you don't really have a stable career, or you're working a part-time job, just save up money around the house. You know, if you have a part-time job, just put a little bit in, put some aside to invest in a good camera. If you do want to get serious about this, you're going to have to get a good camera. Right now, I'm still in my first couple of months of YouTube. On this channel, at least, I've been in YouTube for over 5 years. But on this channel, I've only been here for a couple months, So, I haven't exactly got the best camera. So, I'm going to be investing really soon in a better camera, so I can give you guys better quality, and I can give all my viewers better quality. So, investing in a good camera is a good thing, and that's probably your number one priority. Your number two priority, as of investing, would probably have to be an external microphone. Now right now I'm using the inboard microphone on my Kodak EasyShare, and as you can probably hear, it's not very good. So when I do get to my Canon Vixia HF R500, there is an external microphone port. Now you're going to want to find a camera with an external microphone port. This is really important if you want good quality sound out of your videos. As you can probably hear right now, not the best quality sound, and that's because I'm recording out of basically what is a pinhole in my camera. So invest in a Rode video mic is my best advice. Save up for the Rode Video Mic Go if you have a camera that provides phantom power. If you don't know what phantom power is, it powers the microphone just by plugging it in. The Rode Video Mic Go does not take a battery, therefore it has to have phantom power off the camera. Unfortunately, the Canon Vixia HF R500, that's a hard name to say, does not provide phantom power, so I'm going to be getting either the Rode Video Mic or the Rode Video Mic Pro. So if you have a camera, or you're going to buy a camera with an audio jack that does provide phantom power, go with the Rode Video Mic Go. It's only $100. It's a great investment. It's going to last you many years, and it's really stable. So that's what I would say for microphones. Just invest in a Rode Video Mic, especially for YouTube. That's what's going to fit you best. If you're a Let's Player, just invest in a pretty good condenser mic. You know, I'd recommend the Blue Yeti, I think it is. Everyone already knows what Blue Yeti is. It's just the standard. Or there's also a really good Rode USB microphone that I'll link in the description. They can go ahead and get for under 200 bucks, I think. So it's gonna be a good investment. And as for investments, as I was saying for microphones, those are pretty much the only investments you're going to have to make for external microphones. So, you know, if you're doing the same thing I am doing, just talking to the camera about video games, then buy a Rode video mic if you're going to go around at conventions and stuff. And if you're a Let's Player, just invest in a good USB microphone for your vocal talent. So that's pretty much as far as vocal sort of audio investments go. Now the next investment is kind of odd. Now this investment isn't actually going to cost you money, but it will cost you time. So what you need to do is find a good video editing program. Some of them cost money, some of them don't. I currently use the old 2.3 version of Windows Movie Maker, I think, from way back in the day. I don't use the Windows Movie Maker Live or whatever. Windows Live Movie Maker. I use the old one because it's more reliable in my opinion. And it only outputs 480p, I think. I have to go back and check the video quality, but I think it's 480, and it doesn't output 720 or 1080. So basically what I'll recommend is not exactly the best way to get around this, but it is an okay way to get around this, is there's this video editing software that has a free trial. And basically this free trial does not limit the amount of times you can download it. So I sneakily found a way to download this trial many times. It doesn't have any watermarks or anything. It works perfectly fine just like the full version would. And that is Camtasia. Now I don't use Camtasia pretty much because my camera files, they don't work on Camtasia. But that's just for some weird reason with my specific camera. But my new Canon should work perfectly with that. Invest in that. Just invest your time into learning how to edit and how to edit good, properly, how to cut things like add scenes and stuff. As you can probably tell, this video doesn't involve a lot of editing, and that's pretty much because this is an informational video. I may mess up a few words, but I'm sorry about that. So this is an informative video where I'm trying to tell you guys how to make better videos, even though this video right here isn't very good. So as I was saying, invest in a good video editing software, and you should be A-okay. Another thing you might want to invest in is a good and stable tripod, or a unipod, depending on what your video style is. But I myself have a tripod. It's pretty stable. I think it's stainless steel. It's painted all black. It has a nice little crank, so you can crank up and down the camera. It has a nice little rotation center. I can also tilt the camera up and down. So it works for what I'm trying to do. The legs are extendable, and you can also unextend them. It works fairly well for what I'm trying to do. I got this one at a garage sale, so unfortunately I don't know what it's called. But I'll post a picture of it here. And as you can probably see, it's an okay looking tripod. I don't really think it has a very good brand attached to it. It doesn't have a level, but it works for what I'm trying to do. So just invest in a tripod. Just a cheap tripod early on, because you can always replace your tripod. Because there's really no need to go up to an expensive tripod unless you're like getting really professional. So if you're just someone like me who just likes to make videos, don't invest in a expensive tripod. You always want to spend the most money when you're starting, and then just kind of even it out as you're going. And yes, if you do have a YouTube channel, this is going to cost you money. You might not notice it, but here and there, you're going to have to spend money on getting better things to record your videos with. So far, I think I'm a couple $100 in. Not very much, but for what I enjoy, it's fine. So, just invest in a good, solid... No, not really, but just invest in a tripod. Just a tripod. A tripod that does the job. A tripod that is good enough. Now, one of the very last things I'm going to be recommending is patience. Now, you're going to need a lot of patience. You have to invest in your patience, which might not make any sense. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to learn how to become more patient and how to deal with criticism and stuff like that. So you're going to have to invest in a lot of willpower pretty much to make sure that, you stay focused, you stay on track, you never forget what your passion is. If you're doing this for passion, if you're doing this for money, this isn't the place for you. Just do YouTube because you love it. And that's what I recommend to most people. If you're really passionate and you get a lot of subscribers, it's okay to monetize your videos. Just remember that. It's okay to do that. If you don't have a good, solid job, YouTube can help pay the bills and it can help stuff. But I wouldn't just monetize your videos just to make extra cash. Because if you're doing this, you're doing it because you enjoy it, not because you feel like you need to make money at it. But But as I said, it's perfectly okay to make money at this. I'm not saying it's not, but only under the right circumstances, I think you should take advantage of the YouTube, partnership and stuff. So, in my opinion, just stay focused on your channel. You have to invest a lot of patience, invest a lot of yourself. You have to invest your vocal talent. You're going to have to invest a lot of things. Just keep this in mind. YouTube is not an easy thing to do. It's nowhere even in the realm of easy. Pretty much all it is it's a website where you can share videos. That's as simple as it gets. But then you start to dig deeper, and then you find all these other things, like you have to reply to comments, you have to know exactly when to upload, you have to have your schedule, you have to reply to your fan base. If you have a fan base, you have to gain a fan base, you have to worry about subscribers, you have to worry about all these things. Now, you don't necessarily have to worry about these things, but you have to keep these things in your mind, because if you're losing subscribers, you have to know what you're doing, and you have to figure out what you're doing, so that you can improve that to get more people to watch your content. So, it's very important to be able to just realize exactly what you need to do. You need to be able to take criticism, you need to be able to reply to comments, you need to be able to be friendly to the community, which is what I've been doing. You need to interact with other people, you can collaborate if you want, but you really need to get involved in the YouTube community. You need to make your channel stand out, you need to invest a lot of things into this. You really do need to make your channel stand out among the others. Because just think about how many YouTube channels there are. And think of the small percentage that will find yours. Just think about the small percentage. If that small percentage, which somehow does happen to find your channel, isn't satisfied with what you're doing and you don't catch their attention, they're just going to go. They're not going to give your channel a second look. Now, I'm saying this because not everybody gets YouTube famous, and I sure as heck won't get YouTube famous, but all I do know is that if you want to do YouTube, and you want to see people enjoying your videos, you need to make sure these videos are what the viewers are looking for. You need to make sure you find your right audience. You need to make sure that the audience finds you. So you really do need to get out there, maybe promote yourself a little bit, in a good way, like Facebook groups and things like that, like I've been doing. And you just spread the word about it, and just, if you're really passionate, everything will come to you. And after all your hard work, you will be done. So this has been a video on investments, and I've gotten slightly off topic. But remember, just invest everything you've got into the channel. Invest your time, invest your money, your hard-earned money. Invest your patience, invest your thoughts, invest everything for a gaming channel especially. If you're doing Let's Plays, invest your vocal talent. Invest in things that will make your vocal talent sound better. Audio programs are great. Audacity, you can use that. Editing programs, invest in all of those. So, beginning YouTube is the hardest part. After you begin, it starts to become more easy. But when you're just starting out, this is what this video is for. People who are just starting out. If you're just starting out, like I am, I'm making this video for other people like me, because I kind of had the experience of another channel. Just invest your time, invest your courage, invest everything, invest your confidence. You have a lot of stuff to invest. And if you're really passionate, and if you really do care about your subscribers, you really do care about all the people who are watching your videos, and you just love to make videos in general, the thing that you do, you're not doing it for money, you're doing it because you like it, then you'll always find your way, and you'll always get what you deserve. What you put in, you get back. So I'm just going to end the video here. It's probably way too long. So thank you guys all for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and mingle with each other in the comment section below. If in the future there's any people actually in the comment section. So mingle with each other, exchange YouTube, information, maybe talk a little bit, get to know each other, ask for recommendations, ask for help. I'm sure they will be happy to help you, and I'm sure you'll be happy to help them. So please, just talk to each other. Just get along. We're all a community, and a community isn't good when the community is fighting against each other. So, I'd like to leave it at that. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.